How many times do I have to click this thing?
Abel, $5,000? Why?
Oh, well, hello to you too.
Stop sending me money.
My dog peed on your rug, Meg. A
Yes,
real
but
man takes care of that kind of thing.
my rug is not
Yeah,
worth.
but Mama always said lazy boys don't get to keep their puppy. So I'm just doing my part to be a good dog caring man.
Yes, I remember that day. And Pepper was a very good dog.
Best dog ever.
No, Abel, I think that title belongs to your new dog now.
Well, I may be a bit biased, but yes, you're right. And I'm sorry about the pee, and I want to take care of it.
Well, good for you. But honey, it's not a $5,000 rug. Why did you send me so much money?
Oh, Maggie, I thought just maybe you might want to buy yourself something nice.
Abel, what on earth would make you think I can't buy myself something nice?
Well, your apartment was.
I live in New York City. The apartments are
You've
small.
got 4 rooms in the kitchen and mice. How the heck do mice even get to the 10th floor?
Generations of strivers.
Rodent strivers.
Whatever it takes to get to the top, my mice are doing it. And my apartment is a palace by city standards. And I don't need anything, Abel. I'm in a place where a little pee, even on a good rug, which, Abel, this is not, but a little puppy pee on my rug is not the end of the world. And I thought your dog, Spot,
Spot's a good name for a spotted dog.
Spot was very cute and cuddly and sweet. He seems well loved and cared for, and it was good to see you happy.
Yeah. And Maggie, you seem happy too, but still, listen, and I'm sorry to say this, but you looked a little thin, Meg.
Compared to whom? Oh, wait, everybody back home.
And I just thought maybe you might want a little extra cash to go on top of the cost of the rug so you can swap out that old couch in your spare bedroom for something newer, more comfortable, maybe something that pulls out. And maybe you might want someone to come over and take you and maybe Mira out for dinner again sometime.
Oh my God, Abel, I do not believe it. You had a good time in New York, didn't you?
Oh, I'm just saying, we ate good. We had a lot of laughs. It was nice to see Mira. Boy, is she a good bowler. But I didn't know you two were still.
She introduced me to Saul. We helped her with the co-op board when she bought into the building. She's the best. She's in my pod of 8. And if you would come to my wedding, you would have seen her.
Do you
there.
think she?
No, I do not.
Really? Because I'm just saying, she seemed really interested.
She was interested, very, very interested back in.
Right. So I thought I should.
Yeah. Back in 10th grade, Mira thought you were amazing. But you.
Oh, every boy's a blind idiot in 10th grade.
But every blind idiot doesn't find themselves standing in the center of a pack of wolves. And don't tell me how nice you were to everyone. You were really very nice, Abel, always. But you never for a minute thought to put a muzzle on Tom Purdy or Bill, what's his name, when they went savage.
Meg, I was
the center of the high school universe. That world was yours to command.
Oh, maybe it seemed that way, but to me, it didn't feel like I could ever.
I was there. I bent myself in all kinds of ways too. So I know why you didn't, but still, what's done is done or not done. And I do not think that grown-up Mira is going to be interested in.
Well, it was good to see her looking so alive.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't have to watch your back all the time.
What?
What?
But you didn't mind me being there, Maggie. I mean, did you mind me being there?
Well, enough. I was glad to see you. It was a lot of fun.
Well, good, because I've been meaning to tell you this for a long time, Meg.
Oh, God, what?
Well, you are a terrible bowler. Like I was deeply embarrassed for those poor balls you kept tossing straight into the gutter. Your pins were upright for so long, they were starting to wonder if they were standing in the wrong place.
Yes, I am terrible. But I truly believe that proficiency in bowling is indicative of a youth spent drinking way too much beer under ugly fluorescent lights.
I played football too.
You certainly did.
It was really great of you to do the cooking.
Well, it was kind of nice to have a new face to cook for. I mean, God knows I skated across the top of this pandemic like Jesus dancing on a lake full of piranhas. Friends got sick. One of them, dear Lord, nearly died. God, she said she had a fever like hellfire as she walked through a hospital. Beds and stretchers all in the hallways and everybody gasping to keep their bodies breathing. I don't know if my legs would have kept moving through that. And I don't know how I would have faced it if she died, but she didn't. Meanwhile, I sat in my chair and I missed Saul and I missed my theater tickets. And the restaurant went under, but every minute of every day I breathed in deep and I lost no one. And oh, Abel, I'm sorry to go on like this when so many of your friends.
Nope, it's not a pie. Your luck was not my loss. I'm glad your world is still intact. And well, oh, that lobster mac and cheese, that about knocked my socks off.
Yeah, it's one of Dad's favorites too. But listen, so sweet of you to send this ridiculously large check twice. But Abel, I am not cashing either of them. And I am absolutely not buying a pull-out couch.
I don't remember Daddy eating lobster mac and cheese.
No?
No. I do not remember any dish made with lobster ever being served in our house before or after Daddy took off. In fact, right up to now, I do not believe that you can even buy lobster in town, anywhere. And Mom is not the type to drive around looking for some dainty crustacean she can cook and serve to feed her man.
Lobsters are not dainty.
Not the point that I'm making here.
Really, Meg. Lobsters are the Iron Man of cooking. You buy them live and you got to kill them in the pot. It's quite a thing. And then those shells don't just slide off, you know.
Margaret, Daddy disappeared when we were kids. Lobster did not come into our lives until well into adulthood. So when was the last time you saw our father?
Why do you ask?
Because the last time I saw him, I was 14 years old, and he showed up for the first time ever to watch football practice. Took me out for burgers afterwards. Explained how to change the washers in the faucets.
Make sure you shut off the water under the sink before you start with the wrench. Yeah, he gave me the fix the faucets talk too before he left.
Well, after the burgers and the faucets, Meg, I never saw him again.
Well, I have. And if you weren't such a dyed-in-the-wool coward and had come to my wedding, you'd have seen him too.
You let him give you away?
Oh, please. Pick your knuckles up off the ground, Abel. They're getting all scraped up in the dirt. I walked down that aisle, a free woman. Nobody gave me away. I invited him and he came as a guest with his...
What?
Nothing.
Daddy came to your wedding with a date?
Yes, that is what happened.
Well, isn't he a son of a bitch?
Turns out he's not. Abel, Daddy contacted me the day after my 18th birthday.
Why?
Morning of my adulthood. Mama said he'd been dead for a year by then, so you can imagine my surprise.
What the hell did he want?
Money.
You didn't have any...
Right, but he did. And I was mad, so mad. I mean, he'd been kind and sweet to us for 15 years of my life, and then he just evaporated on me when I needed him most, leaving me alone with that mean, mean woman.
She wasn't that...
To you, she wasn't. You were the golden boy, town football star, and a boy. You got all the good, well, you got mostly the good parts of her, except for what happened to Pepper. That was a horrible night.
Meg, I'm going to hang up now.
Oh, okay. Abel, Dad paid for college, for me and for you.
Meg, I had a football scholarship.
Yeah, but your law school, that was all him.
I thought you...
I know you thought that. And you wanted to think that, but really? How could you be so blind? Abel, I was a pastry chef. How the heck was I sending you $23,000 a year that I didn't need you to pay me back?
So why didn't he just call me?
Daddy's got his own baggage. No, it's not baggage. It's Daddy's.
A dick.
No, Abel. Daddy's gay. And married now to the very nice +1 that he brought to my wedding. And you are Mama's boy and the town football star. And you were always nice, but you never did put a muzzle on the assholes surrounding you.
That asshole.
No, Abel, no, he is actually not the asshole here.
He tricked her.
Tricked who?
He was 23 when he married her. You tell me he didn't know himself by then? He used her. She was just barely 18 and he used her like a cover. But you know what it must have been like for her underneath those covers? Huh. No wonder Mama was so mean.
I don't think he meant to.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet he didn't.
He was trying to save his life.
Well, aren't we all, Meg? Aren't we all?
I guess we are, but Abel, you don't know the expectations and the norms, the crushing, devastating norms of that wretched little town.
I know. I felt it too.
Oh, Abel, are you?
If I was gay, you would have known because I'd have.
See, that's my exact point. You'd have gotten the hell out of town as fast as you possibly could.
No, Meg, I would have called and.
Called.
You, Meg, he called you. We are not the same being. A call to you saying, hey, kid, here's some cash. And by the way, I'm not dead, is not a call to me saying, hey, son, how'd everything work out with the faucets?
I don't think that would have been his first question.
Well, is his husband nice? Is he good to him? Are they happy?
Yes. It's hard to explain the happiness of a long-term marriage to someone who's never woken up to the same face more than 3 years running.
But he's a good man.
Daddy's husband? Yeah, he is a good man. They are mostly happy. There's a great bond and love between them it's just good.
So get out your calendar.
Why?
Obviously.
Family
bowling night.
No, what?
I want to meet them.
Both?
Obviously.
You're not going to yell at Daddy in the bowling alley, are you, Abel?
Everybody screams at everybody in a bowling alley, Meg. It's a loud place. But no, I'm not going to yell at Dad. I'm not angry, Meg. I'm sad. I'm very, very sad that I grew up a fatherless man because of a misunderstanding. What do I care who Daddy loves? As long as he loved me too. And Meg, there's only one thing that I know for sure in this life. None of us have so much time left that we can afford to waste it. And I don't want to die without looking my old man in the face and saying, I don't know, thanks for the faucets.
I think law school would be a better thanks, but yeah, okay. Okay, I'll call him and fuck, I guess there will be more bowling in my life.
And you don't have to meet me at the station, okay? You're right. The subway is just getting off of one train and onto another. I can get from Amtrak to the C train now, no problem.
Good. Okay. I'll make some calls. And I think it would be nice if you brought Spot too.
Yeah? Good. He liked you a lot and he loved your park too. Maybe I can take you and Mira out to dinner again?
Oh, yes. Yeah, sure, Mira. I think that would be nice. I'll make some calls.